How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the first wave of the summer sale that runs until July 30th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 75 on Metacritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm working my way toward 5,000 subscribers, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. The 2005 edition of Resident Evil 4 is just $4.99 and remains one of the most influential survival horror games of all time. You play as Leon Kennedy on a mission to rescue the president's daughter from a mysterious cult in a remote Spanish village. The over-the-shoulder aiming revolutionized third-person shooters, and its blend of tense horror and explosive action still holds up beautifully. The pacing is impeccable, with escalating stakes, massive boss battles, and unforgettable set pieces. It's a 96 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 25 hours to platinum. Timesplitters 2 is just $2.49 and still one of the most beloved first-person shooters from the early 2000s. Featuring time-hopping missions, local multiplayer mayhem, and a quirky sense of humor, it's a nostalgia-packed ride through space, zombies, spies, and more. The creative level design and fast-paced combat keep it incredibly fun even today. It's a must-play for fans of couch co-op or anyone nostalgic for the golden age of split-screen shooters. It's a 90 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and around 8 hours to platinum. What Remains of Edith Finch is $4.99 and one of the most memorable narrative games ever made. You explore the Finch family home, reliving the final moments of each relative through beautifully crafted vignettes. Each story is told with a unique gameplay twist that ties into the character's life and death. It's an emotional, sometimes surreal experience that stays with you long after the credits roll. It's an 88 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and around 2 hours to platinum. A Short Hike is just $4.39, and it's exactly what the title promises. A charming, relaxing hike up a mountain with plenty of secrets to discover along the way. You play as a little bird named Claire, exploring the island, helping other characters, and collecting upgrades at your own pace. It's a bite-sized open world with a ton of heart and atmosphere, and the gliding mechanics are incredibly soothing. It's an 88 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and around 4 hours to platinum. Torchlight 2 is $3.99 and an excellent action RPG that still holds up thanks to its satisfying loot grind and colorful art style. Choose from 4 unique classes and dive into randomly generated dungeons filled with monsters and loot. It's great solo or in co-op, and the pet system adds a unique twist that makes inventory management a breeze. With tons of build variety and post-game content, it delivers serious bang for your buck. It's an 88 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and around 65 hours to platinum. Owlboy is $4.99 and a stunning indie platformer that took nearly a decade to make. You play as Otis, a mute owlboy who soars through a pixel art world, fighting sky pirates and uncovering lost truths. The flight mechanics are smooth and intuitive, and the heartfelt story explores themes of failure, friendship, and heroism. Its gorgeous visuals and emotive soundtrack make Owlboy a true standout in the indie platformer genre. It's an 88 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and around 10 hours to platinum. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition is $3.74 and a hilarious, fast-paced Metroidvania set in a colorful world inspired by Mexican folklore. You play as a luchador who can suplex skeletons and punch through dimensions in a quest to save the world. The combat is tight and combo-heavy, and the platforming gets satisfyingly difficult by the end. Plus, the co-op mode makes it a blast with a friend. It's an 87 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and around 15 hours to platinum. Vampire Survivors is $3.74 and a roguelike auto shooter that has become a modern indie classic. You pick a character, grab upgrades, and try to survive increasingly hectic waves of monsters in 30-minute runs. It's deceptively simple but wildly addictive, with tons of unlocks, secrets, and a surprising amount of strategy. It's perfect for both bite-sized sessions and full-blown marathons. It's an 86 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and around 20 hours to platinum. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil is $4.99 and a remastered version of the brutal N64 era FPS. You'll battle dinosaurs and aliens with some of the weirdest and most satisfying weapons in shooter history. Yes, including the cerebral boar. The remaster smooths out performance and visuals while keeping the over-the-top fun of the original intact. It's a wild, nostalgic relic that's absolutely worth revisiting. It's an 86 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and around 30 hours to platinum. Tangle Tower is $3.99 and a quirky, hand-drawn murder mystery full of puzzles, sharp writing, and charming characters. You play as Detective Grimoire, solving a locked room mystery in a spooky old manor. It's a great pick for fans of point-and-click adventures or anyone who loves clever narrative puzzles. The voice acting and animations add a lot of charm and personality to every interaction. It's an 85 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and around 3 hours to finish with no platinum. Manifold Garden is $3.99 and one of the most mind-bending puzzle games you'll ever play. Set in a world of impossible architecture, you manipulate gravity to navigate endlessly repeating structures. With a striking, minimalistic art style, it teaches you its gravity-defying logic entirely without dialogue. It's meditative, smart, and deeply original. It's an 85 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and around 8 hours to platinum. Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun is $3.99 and a brilliant stealth tactics game set in Edo period Japan. You control a team of assassins, each with unique abilities, and carefully coordinate your moves to outsmart enemies in sprawling maps. It's incredibly satisfying when a plan comes together perfectly, or when you pull off a last-second save after things go sideways. A must-play if you like games like Commandos or Desperados. It's an 85 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and around 50 hours to platinum. From stylish horror and mind-bending puzzles to old-school shooters and heartfelt indies, this week's lineup is loaded with unique experiences that won't break the bank. Whether you're chasing nostalgia with Timesplitters and Turok or diving into emotional stories like Edith Finch and Owlboy, there's something for every type of player here. With all these games hitting historic low prices during the first wave of the summer sale, you can grab these gems before this part of the sale wraps up on July 30th. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. Even joining at the $1 level gets you early access to all my videos and helps me out more than you know. Alright, that'll do it for me though, everybody. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see more sale videos just like this one. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.